That's what gets me though, dog. People just wasted talent. I see that shit all the fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
Like people younger than me, better shape than me, talk better than me, better vocabulary than me, better looking, all this shit, and you're not doing a goddamn thing with it.
Yeah.
That's a fucking waste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a slap in the fucking face to me. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Hope you guys having a great day. We don't know what fucking day this is gonna air because we're trying to drop fucking multiple episodes.
That's right.
So we're trying to give you guys more episodes, more content, more value throughout the week. So we got right here, me and Martin right here. We're about to get into it. Tell them what we're going to talk about, dog.
Yeah, today we're just going to do a little free flow.
We're going to give the hat a break.
Yeah, the hat's tired.
Hell yeah.
The hat's a little tired, man. And we're just going to do a little free flow of our current events, what's going on in our personal lives. And we're going to name today's topic, keeping that dog mentality. Because we all face challenges. Life hits us all in different ways. And how we maintain to stay level-headed and still push forward. You know what I mean? Things happen and, like, we're here. You know what I mean? Like, we're still here. You're still pushing forward. So, yeah, that being said, man, we'll just kind of dive in real quick.
So what you think, to you, what is a dog mentality?
Dog mentality, man, is just not caring what anybody's saying. Not caring, kind of when a dog's bark. When, perfect example. I got this picture in my head. Somebody's walking a pit bull down the block. All the chihuahuas are barking, right?
Why got to be a pit bull?
Because that's the dog I see. That's the dog I see. Somebody walk in and the pit bull's not barking back at the chihuahua. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are the chihuahuas. The chihuahuas are just situations in life happening. People throwing obstacles, haters, this, that, bro, and naysayers. Maybe your significant other not trusting you. Maybe your parents not trusting you, scared for you. You know what I mean? They kind of want to keep you in this, like, in the safest zone.
In a box.
Yeah, in the little safe zone. I don't want my mijo to get hurt or his feelings to get hurt, or you know what I mean? But you're a pit bull, dog. You're a dog. You're just walking through and you just like head up, shoulders up, and you got that posture. You got that walk. So I don't know. I feel like that's a mindset that you got to have. Like, no matter what's going on, just like stay strong, bro. Like just know what you're going for. Don't let it get you down. You know what I mean? And just keep pushing.
Don't let it throw you off course.
Right. Just keep pushing.
Because I think we all get rattled a little bit. Even that dog.
Right.
He's walking down the street. He might look a little bit like, who the fuck's barking? Right. Might get his attention or something. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the motherfucker's going to keep walking where he needs to walk.
Right.
Right.
Sometimes, like, I'm a friendly person, bro. But sometimes I'm at the store or I'm doing things, and some people will, like, try to approach me or make eye contact, and you can feel it. And I just go about my business, bro, because I'm just trying to get in, get out, get back to where I need to go. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in a time schedule, whatnot. So I just kind of put the blinders on, and I'm going about my business. So I feel like that's the same way, like, you got to operate sometimes. Like, ignore your surroundings. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well,
to a certain extent.
Somebody's just looking, hey, do you know where the fucking...
Right. Well, sometimes I avoid it, bro.
Do you?
Sometimes I feel like, sometimes I feel like a question's coming my way or like just a situation. I'm like, all right, make a left.
Why is that, though? Why is that?
Because I'm in my zone.
Uh-huh.
I'm either in my thoughts or I'm plotting something in my head, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let somebody distract me. Mm-hmm. As much as I want to make a friend, this, that, be nice, but sometimes, bro, you got to keep that dog in you.
But I don't know. I feel like it could be like a quick 5-10 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd you get that at? Is that on sale?
I don't work here.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I get it, but then to me, I'm kind of just more try to be sociable, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I've been like where I'm so closed off where I do go left, and it's like avoiding people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I feel sometimes because my job it's all about customer
draining,
service.
Right? Yeah.
It's all about customer service, pleasing the customer, just paying attention to your customer. You know what I mean? Just knowing who you got, being the perfect person for that person. So that means you have to adapt. You know what I mean? If there's a certain way, you kind of gotta You gotta
mirror their
their energy a little bit, right? And be a nice guy, be good. But sometimes, bro, if I'm on the go, I just gotta do my thing.
But okay, so I got a question. What about, say you're at the market, right, or you're pumping gas, whatever the fuck, and somebody's gonna come up to you and they're gonna ask you about the shirt, and you hit that left.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? They might be like, "Hey, what's up with that shirt? I like that shirt. What does that mean, or what is it?"
No, okay. So in that sense, if I'm rocking something that's if I'm promoting, absolutely.
Yeah, but you don't know.
But what if I'm wearing a white shirt?
We put these online now.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't know who. You got to switch it, dog.
You're right.
You never know who could be like,
damn.
"Hey, you look familiar. Did I follow you, or so and so knows you? Whatever the fuck it may be. You never know."
You're right.
I'm just saying.
You're right on that. So
you know,
I'll work on it, bro.
Even if it's quick, like you never know if it could be quick. Like, oh yeah, something's over there, or like you said, oh, I don't know where it's at. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know where it's at. Okay, I don't know.
I'm gonna start carrying a Sharpie. Oh, you want my autograph? You see me on YouTube?
Yeah, but that's how I see it. Like, I don't know. You never know, or you never know who needs to be, I guess, like acknowledged, or needs a hi, or needs a how you doing. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
because I relate that. It's funny because when I run on the trail every day, I fucking wave at everybody, dog. Mm-hmm. Everybody. And there's guys like that they'll look at me or they'll just keep fucking running. They won't even fucking, or they don't even look at me.
Yeah.
I'll wave at them and they just keep fucking going. Yeah. And then when I pass them again, I'll fucking wave at them again. Yeah. Because to me, it don't cost me nothing.
And no, you're right. And it's only situations, like certain situations when I do that, because I'm the opposite, kind of like what you're saying right now. Sometimes I purposely stare at somebody to see if they're gonna look up because they're walking stuck on their phone. Yeah, and it's like bro, like I know you see me. You know what I mean? Like I know you see me, but I guess it goes both ways. Yeah, but what's keeping the dog mentality to you?
Just getting after it every fucking day. Yeah, and it's not fun. Everybody thinks it's fucking fun or it's fucking bro. The people think it's fun or it's good, you know. And that dog, a lot of people don't understand that sometimes that dog could come. It's like a pit bull, or could come from a dark place. That energy, it could have been built from, or like came from a bad place, but you transformed it into your goals, into action, into building something. Right. So that dog is it's a fucking dog. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. In a different situation, you could be destructive. Mm-hmm. But basically, you have good communication with that inner dog. It's like, no, we're going here, motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right. It's like having your dog it's like having a dog fucking, going back to your scenario, having a dog off leash just running around the fucking yard barking at everybody is destructive, fucking shit up, tearing up plants, digging, right? Right. Compared to you have a dog trained, they're fucking tools. They use them as fucking service dogs. Right. When they're right there fucking trained, you see those motherfuckers sit up, the way they sit, they don't even look at certain people, they don't get distracted because that dog is fucking focused. Right. You know what I mean? And I think everybody has that dog. They just don't have it fucking trained. Okay. Right? Yeah. A lot of people like me too. Mine was a fucking just running around, just fucking shit up, being destructive. Yeah. Or being lazy, whatever the fuck. Dog is gonna do what dog is gonna do. But when the dog is fucking trained, they got a fucking purpose. Yeah. You gotta set a program for yourself. Yeah, dog. Like this is what I do. This is what I'm doing. And there's a lot of people that are part-time dogs. Yeah. They got that part-time mentality, homie. Yeah. Like Monday through Friday, I'm a fucking dog. Yeah. But Saturday and Sunday, I kind of want to chill. Yeah. I just want to have some fun. Yeah. I want to go fuck around, go do this, or that's my day off, or there is no days off. There's no days off, dog. So a real dog takes no days off. Yeah, dog. I like it. Because people idolize the greats, right? Right. David Goggins, fucking Kobe Bryant. That's right. Everybody wants to be like them. Right. Everybody fucking has posters on the wall of them. They fucking watch them they play them on the games. Right. David Goggins blew the fuck up. Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? But they don't imitate the fucking work ethic. Right. The way Kobe Bryant was. That motherfucker played with broken fingers and shit, dog. Exactly. So they want to be like him. They emulate him. They pretend when they shoot the ball they're him, but they're not waking up at 3 a.m. like him practicing. Right. They're not living the life. They're not. To even get close. The worth ethic. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Then I think the same with David Goggins. Everybody says, who's going to carry the boats? It's cool. It's cute. All the little sayings. And I think he'll agree. Like, it's all cool. But at the end of the day, they're just words, and behind it is action. Yeah. That motherfucker got some action, you know what I mean? Yeah, people can say it all they want, but your actions. Yeah, you got to lead yourself as your own example. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't let yourself down. Like if you say like, hey, I'm going to go run tonight or tomorrow morning, and the alarm hits, and you're like, you know what, never mind. You just like
down talked yourself, and you just told yourself that you're just not going to do what you even want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't even beat your own self. So the alarm hits, you get to it. You know what I mean? Something that you've been doing, you've been training, you have a marathon coming up. How have you been preparing for that? And can you tell us a little bit about the marathon?
Yeah. So obviously it's training, and I'm new to this shit. It's my first one, dog.
Yeah.
My first one. So it's intimidating.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
It is.
That's the only reason I signed up.
How many miles or what's the time?
It's 6 hours.
Okay. 6 hour run.
Yeah. So it's on a private, it's like not a marathon, but it's like on a private property. So we're going to be running a lap around the property, 6 hours.
Wow.
And I think if you do 31 miles, you get like a special gift or whatever. Me, I just want to survive that shit and go fucking hard. And
Yeah.
basically I just signed up for it because this is something I've never done out my fucking comfort zone. I know some people see me run every day like, oh, no, you do that? Nah, I'm not like these other motherfuckers running 20, 30 miles and shit.
Right.
So it's definitely intimidating. And because of that is why I had to do it.
Yeah.
Going back to the whole anxiety and like, you know what I mean? Escaping, I'm like, you know what? I'm scared of it, so I must do it.
Challenging yourself.
I must do it.
Yeah.
Now. Because I know on the other side of that is going to be a better, stronger, more confident version of myself.
How did you find out about it?
One of my buddies from work.
Okay.
One of my buddies from work, we're talking about running. Actually, one of my friends, Michelle, shout out to Michelle, she fucking tells everybody about the podcast. She really enjoys it. And she told him, hey, you should check out Robert's podcast. It's really fucking cool, whatever.
Yeah.
He checked it out. And so we started talking about all kinds of stuff. He reads books. And then he found that he runs. And I was like, shit, that's cool. I know people who work out. I know people who read books, but I don't really know nobody that runs.
Right.
So we started competing in that aspect. I said, I bet you I could outrun you. He's fucking way smaller, way more in shape than me, dog. Mm-hmm. But I was like, fuck it. I like the competition. It's going to force me to fucking get better.
Yeah.
So we started doing it back and forth. And it's funny because he has the ability to run, but he was kind of slacking. The first week, he's kind of like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Mm-hmm. Then after, we both got on the same page where, oh shit, that fool did more than me. Now I got to up it up.
Yeah.
And then he told me about the race, the marathon race, whatever the fuck it is. He told me about it. And I was like, damn, dude. He said he was going to sign up for it. I was like, damn, that's cool, whatever. He sent me the link. I was like, fuck, I guess I got to sign up for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And something like that, I know you told me it's not cheap and it's not free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So do you think that's what dogs do? They pay for pain?
No.
They pay for like a challenge?
I think you pay for it, but you pay for it with your time and your sweat, dog.
Yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying is kind of like it's not free. It's not just like, oh, just come try out.
Yeah.
Like, nah, like you're putting your money on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're putting, like how they say, you're putting your money where your mouth is. And then you're going to get out there and you're going to physically challenge yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, because anybody could do it anywhere, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could run anywhere, I think. It's just more surrounding yourself with like-minded people.
Yeah.
And pushing yourself. Because I feel like everybody's going to be better when they're around the same energy, when it's matching.
Right.
It's harder. You could do it by yourself, but it's going to be harder. You know what I mean? So I don't think you need it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because your dog a dog.
Right.
That motherfucker's going to go anywhere. So, yeah. I think that's just a poor excuse.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying too, kind of like you're willing to spend the money to be around other dogs.
Oh, yeah.
That are going to challenge you to be better. And you're aiming high versus settling for, you know what I mean, just average.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, you've never really ran 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
But you've been...
It's intimidating, dog.
You've been consistently working out, running to prepare for this day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So...
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking. It's 9 days.
Yeah, Dang.
9 days left, dog.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't see me on the podcast no more, you guys know why.
Go pick them up.
Hey, homie.
Hey, are you taking a GoPro? Are you shooting some footage, or are you gonna pull out the phone?
I was thinking about just probably before pull out my phone, record something, and then after.
Okay.
Because like going back to the dog thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fucking focused as fuck, dog.
Right.
I don't want to be on my phone. I'm just going to be fucking running in my own fucking head, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to complicate things more than I got to.
Yeah.
And even at that, it's a whole new level because when you're running, I didn't know this shit. You got to make sure you have something to eat because you're burning so many calories. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? After so many fucking miles or time, depending on your body, you need to fucking eat something.
What they recommend? Like a protein bar or?
Nah, bro. Well, they said you gotta during training, try different things to see what your stomach agrees with because everybody's different. But one thing I heard is just raw honey.
Okay.
Just packs of honey, or they sell little packs of gel shit. But some people messes up their stomach. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's cool, man.
What about yourself?
Big shout out to you for doing that.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, myself as which part?
Like, would you ever do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I definitely want to. I've always been wanting to go to. That they got the Spartan. Ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of my friends they just did one recently, and they were going through all kinds of obstacles in the mud, climbing up a rope, just shit that was challenging.
My mom's been wanting to do that too.
Yeah, I don't know where it was. I think it was in Big Bear.
They got different ones. Yeah, that one in Big Bear.
Okay. I think that's savage.
And one of the things I think is like the most important part is like, because I'm kind of scared or kind of, intimidated by the race. But then like I told my homie, I was like, you know what I'm more scared of is that once I do it, I'm going to want to do it more or I'm going to want to do it better.
Yeah.
Now like that bar's been set there. So it's like, okay, next time it comes around, I got to either get a better time.
Yeah.
I got to do more miles, wherever the fuck it is like. Or I got to do another race somewhere over here. It's the same with the Spartan. Because a lot of people train for obstacles. They train for certain situations. Then once it's over, they don't know what to do. They revert back to the regular life.
Right.
So you got to constantly keep raising that fucking bar.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole nother break.
Because if you had to do that Spartan race, you'd probably, the Spartan course, you'd probably be training.
Right.
Right. But most people train for it. And then once it's done, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I did that. I could chill out now. Right. I could take a break. And that's the worst thing you could fucking do, dog.
Yeah.
I think
it's just a new level, right?
You have to look at it like that. What is it? Top of the hill is the bottom of the next one?
Right.
I
like that saying. So how are they keeping track as far as like how many miles are you running?
I heard that they're going to put some band or some electronical fucking band or belt on us.
Okay.
So every time we go, it's going to fucking track it.
Okay.
I'm just doing it, like I said, for fun, just to get out there, fucking run and see if I could do it.
Yeah.
You don't know if you don't try.
Are you going to hit like the start button on your phone? On
I'm going to track it.
Just so you can track it yourself too?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be good, man. Where's it at?
Riverside.
So like some kind of mansion, some big property?
I think it's some farm or some type of ranch type of shit.
Okay.
Be pretty cool.
Is it for a certain cause? Like,
nah, it's private.
Okay.
I guess they just do it private.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. I'll definitely join on the next one.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know we got the other run coming up, which I got to sign up for and take the day off for.
Yeah.
But that's the Fatherless.
Yeah.
The Fatherless run, which is called the Rewritten, right? The Rewritten. And there's also going to be a raffle, I believe. So, it'll be pretty cool to see, some of our followers, some of our friends, some of our families that, want to come join us.
Yeah.
And they can come get some merch.
For sure.
But
so how else do you think you keep that dog mentality, or what's the situation that you've had to have that dog mentality?
For example, currently I went back into car sales. And it's something that I didn't want to go back to do, right? But I'm keeping the dog mentality and I'm staying focused and I'm doing it. I'm doing something that I really don't want to be doing. But I'm doing it to get income right now, right? We all have bills, right? And we all got to find a way to pay our bills. And I kind of enjoy it. I do. I just don't like the long hours, and I don't like working weekends, right? But on top of that, man, like I'm there with a positive attitude, help everybody the best I can, and people see it, bro. People feel it. People see it.
I was about to say they feel it because if you have an off day right there, they're gonna feel that shit.
Oh yeah. They feel it, bro. So you have to be like on your A game. You know what I mean? Like last month, I had top sales. I went in February, March. I was like in the top 3. Last month, top sales. Right now, I'm like leading the board. Kind of tied up, leading the board. We have a lot of great talent where we're at. We help a lot of people, bro. So it's just staying focused because that's not the only thing I do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I have a business on the side. I make sure we come and we do some filming here at the podcast. On top of that, trying to just maintain my physical self, like getting my workouts in, running around the blocks, all that good stuff. So just trying to have family time, trying to have time with my girl, like just trying to.
Because you guys are gonna get married too,
We're getting
right?
married, bro.
So how's that shit with the whole planning and everything? It's hectic.
Yeah, and it gets a little stressful. You know what I mean? But it's how do you deal with all that, all these moving obstacles, and we got this to do, we got this to plan, we got this to go get, we have this to buy, like so. We need the money. You need the positive attitude, right? Because I got a lot of moving parts, and I can't I can't freak out, or I can't panic, or I can't like get overwhelmed if my girl's telling me like, hey, like we still need this, that. Like I can't explode and be like, you know what I mean, say some dumb shit because I'm having an off day at work.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean, or I'm stressed because my schedule, I got to make it here, I got to make it there. I'm trying to do this.
So how do you deal with that? Like a lot of people call it burnout.
Right.
Do you ever experience that?
I have before. When I was in the car business before and I ended up leaving, I was burnt out, bro. And I wanted to get out, but I just couldn't because I was comfortable. It was like good money. And I knew what I was doing. People liked me. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like
you're good at it.
I was good at it, bro. Yeah. But I wanted to leave because again, the schedule and the long hours, and you know, I want to be able to do things when I want to go do things. But you know what I mean? You also gotta, you're on their schedule. You also can't like be flaking on them every time. Then they're gonna look at you like this guy's not like reliable. You know what I mean? Like get him out of here.
Yeah. So
I have to make sure my numbers speak for myself. You know what I mean? So when I get to work, I'm at work, and they know like I'm not playing games. I'm a dog, bro. Like I'm a dog. I'm out there. I'm a hustler. And at the end of the day, it's just being right with people. You know what I mean? Treating people like you want to be treated, and just showing them the way. Like showing them like, hey, like this is the place. Today's the day, and I'm the guy. Like I'm gonna help you out. Like you're gonna buy a car today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what was the question?
How do you deal with the burnout?
How do you deal with the burnout? So before I dealt with the burnout, I had an exit because I got a DUI. So I feel like the DUI took me away, and I almost thanked the DUI because of it. Because I'm like, dang, was that the only way I was able to get out, right? But
because after the DUI, that's when you work there more, huh?
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I took
so it's like a blessing in disguise.
Right. And I took a break for 6 years away from it. And so that's kind of how I dealt with the burnout. Like I went away and I explored. I did different jobs. I learned how to do air conditioning. I learned how to do construction, drive, construction tractors and just certain things, bro, like underground water piping. I went to go work for Edison. I was doing inspections, utilizing a drone. You know what I mean? Like, so certain things and I actually love that job too because we were out hiking.
I remember you'd post stuff.
Yeah, so we were just always like, you're hiking, a camera, and a drone.
Fresh air, sunlight.
Fresh air, nature, no one else. Yeah. Like, you didn't have to like
be at a desk,
customer service somebody. You know what I mean? We're just doing our thing out there and doing inspections on these poles. So I feel like maybe sometimes you do need time away from something because you could burn out. Right now, I'm on a mindset where I know why I'm there. I know how long I'm going to be there, and I know where I'm going. Mm-hmm. So in the little time that I'm going to be there right now back in the car sales, it's like it's with a purpose. You know what I mean? I'm not there for the long term, and I know it, and I'm at peace with myself knowing that. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, because I'm going to be moving, bro. I'm going to be leaving California.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Where are you going to
go? The move is right now, Texas.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So
when you plan on doing that?
The plan is hopefully no later than like before this time next year.
Okay.
So before this time next year, we should already be in Texas.
You got family out there, or
I have a sister that moved out there.
Okay.
And my girl has a brother that lives out there, but we're not gonna go and get something near them. because we're trying to be in a different area of Texas. We're trying to be more in the south, like in the south end.
Have you been over there to go visit?
I've never been there, bro.
Oh shit, you gotta go then, dog. Right?
Yeah, I do. Other than just driving by there.
No, well, yeah, because you gotta go make sure you like it.
No, and that's what we're gonna go do. We're definitely gonna go do that. And I mean, worst case scenario, we don't like it, we come back, right?
Well, worst case scenario, you don't go over there, try it out.
Yeah.
And you just fucking move over there, and then you don't fucking like it.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out there and we're gonna rent and just make sure we see, you know what I mean, what area we like the most.
Yeah.
And we're trying to buy property. We're trying to buy land. So we're trying to get something no less than like 3, 4, 5 acres.
So we'd be having a race over there, dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Build a Spartan course right there, dog.
That's not a bad idea.
You already know how to drive the construction tractors and shit.
Right.
Dig a fucking ditch and shit. You know what I mean? Make a fucking hill.
Yeah, you're right. And we should.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely want, a property that's fully functional.
Yeah.
We want to, because we want to stay away from having to go to grocery stores every day, every week for our produce. And we want animals. We want cows. We want chickens. We want to grow our own crops, cilantro, strawberries, everything, bro. So we want that space to be able to do that. So I think it's gonna be a big move, definitely a change. But I'm ready for the challenge, bro. I'm ready for the experience. Like, give it a shot.
Oh yeah, you don't know if you don't try it, right?
Right. Worst case scenario, we'll have the property, and then we can either 1, sell it, or 2, rent it out.
Yeah. I got a question though. Like, what if I were to tell you, "Hey, Martin, I'm burnt out. Yeah. I don't know what to do."
Okay.
What would you say, or what advice do you give somebody?
Yeah. What are you burnt out about?
The podcast.
The podcast.
I'm tired, bro.
Okay.
I'm tired of doing that or work, or I'm tired of working out too.
Yeah.
Getting after it. Like I feel like I need a break. I'm tired of the reading. Let's just say whatever. Shit like that.
I would say let's look at your full schedule, like your entire schedule, and maybe there's something in there that is not serving you. Maybe there's something in there that is taking your time and your energy away from the things that you do want to do. You know what I mean? So I would say get clear on what you do want to do. So make a schedule, check the boxes of the stuff that you do want to keep in your life, and then cross off the other ones. Because sometimes we get off track and we do certain things that are not serving a purpose for you to better your health or better your goals or anything that you want to, flourish.
Yeah.
There's people that, they spend too much time hanging out with friends, and it's like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah. But sometimes we hang around with people that are really not like improving. You know what I mean? It's just more of just to hang out, like you said.
I said that shit today.
Like you said, we're just hanging out and we're just eating. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're just hanging out, just like we said a bunch of stuff, but we kind of didn't. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up? What are you doing? All right. Well, what are you doing tomorrow? All right. Yeah. But it's like, how do you like build each other better, right? What are your goals?
Steel sharpens steel, dog.
Right.
And then I even posted on my Instagram today. I said, unlike pigeons, you never see a fucking eagle flying in a flock.
Yeah.
Pigeons, you see them motherfuckers all together all the fucking time.
Right.
They're dependent. When you're in a fucking eagle, those motherfuckers fly higher than all the other birds, and they fucking fly solo.
They're independent.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's tough like that. When you're getting better, you're improving. Sometimes there's going to be times like that where you might feel alone. You might feel like, why does nobody understand me?
Right.
You're just not you're not around the right people.
Yeah. I'm okay being the black sheep.
It takes time. It takes time, but you'll find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to put yourself in those environments and those communities.
And that's what you're doing, for example, on that run.
Yeah, trying to, dog.
So you're gonna get.
And we're trying to build it too with this podcast. We're trying to build a fucking community.
Yeah, people like that that want to be like that.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Because not everyone's already like that, but there's people that want to be around people like that to help them be like that.
Yeah.
So are you gonna rock one of our shirts? What are you doing, bro?
Fucking no, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm be sweating a lot.
I don't know.
So I might go in a fucking tank top. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
I think it'll be dope if you do.
I thought so too, but I don't know.
Yeah. Get that shit wet, bro.
Fuck, it's gonna be fucked up, man.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna get hotter too.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna fucking wear it. Got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doing some shit like that, I'm gonna have to, I guess.
Right. Let them know who you are.
Yeah, even if I throw it over my shoulder, whatever, if it gets too hot or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah, bro. So that's gonna grow the podcast. You know what I mean? Little like places like that. It's almost like it's business at the same time. You're marketing. You know what I mean? You're marketing what your baby. You know what I mean? You're marketing your business. Even though we're not making any money on it right now, you know, but it's still like something that we want to continue growing and help people and inspire others. You know what I mean? To become better. But yeah, so I applaud you, bro.
Yeah,
like that's gonna be badass.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I tell people, we'll see if I make it, because they don't understand. I do got that dog mentality, and it's not always a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of motherfucker where I'm gonna keep going until fuck it, I fucking hit the ground, or I fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go hard.
Yeah.
Like, until something hurts or I black out, dehydrate. Obviously, I'm gonna try to drink water. I'm not gonna be an idiot and shit, try to. But I do got that dog mentality where a dog just fucking goes.
Yeah. I hope they have a camera, man. If you know what I mean, if somebody's like barfing, somebody's throwing out.
It might happen. I might happen.
Because that's great footage. You know what I mean? Because this shit ain't pretty. You know what I mean? It's not all butterflies, it's not rainbows. You know what I mean? You got to go through the struggle, the pain, the suffering, the nearly wanting to quit. You know what I mean? But a savage just keeps on going, right?
Yeah.
So that's badass, bro. And I know the podcast is going to grow more than what it's already growing.
Yeah.
Right now, you know, we have like 180 subscribers on YouTube. So we appreciate everybody, you know what I mean, tuning in, joining in, and subscribing, leaving comments, giving us, you know, criticism and all that stuff. We take it all. And then also another thing that's been growing is the podcast that you did with your homie.
Oh, yeah, bro.
The barber.
Yeah.
The barber,
yeah,
man.
that was a good one. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, go fucking check it out.
Yeah.
Go check it out, man. That shit's good.
That's blowing up. We're getting you know, a lot of views on it. We're getting...
That fool did a good job.
Yeah. And he does a clean cut, too, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah,
really
bro.
good.
Hell yeah.
So you guys need a haircut. I need to go see him, too,
yeah,
man.
bro.
So... But
that goes back to like the same type of people. That's why I want him on here, because every time he cuts me up, we're talking about positive type of shit,
right?
Improving, and shit that we lack on too, as you know what I mean, that we could improve on,
right?
Not just like the positive. Sometimes you gotta look at the negative to turn it into a positive.
Yeah,
bro.
Because we got to improve ourselves as men, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like we're done being boys. We're done being teenagers. You know what I mean? It's like, how do I become a man? How can I provide better? How can I be a better person for myself? How can I help others? You know what I mean? So just being around people like that, like it's badass.
It's important too.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's always good to be around people that are better than you too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That have different ideas and that have been through it, you know, so it helps you grow.
Yeah.
It helps us grow. So that was pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
He was even telling me he was tripping out because I think I even told him before we even recorded any fucking episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now he's watching the videos and he's like, damn. And while he was on it, he's like, oh shit, that shit's dope. Like, he was even tripping out that we record this shit on iPhones.
Yeah.
You know, because I showed up to the barber that, hey, let's do about. He's like, oh, you gonna bring your cameras? I was like, I got it right here, dog.
Yeah.
It's on the iPhone and shit.
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
You know what I mean?
All three of them.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
People be making these. I don't have a camera. Like, hey, you got to do what you could. You got to do what you could do with what you got.
Yeah. So speaking of that, bro, like, how do you feel as far as so far? We've done plenty of episodes now. The names being spread out there. People we don't know are adding us. People we don't know are watching us. How does that make you feel?
Oh man, that's tough. It's tough. It's definitely a feeling I was not prepared for.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I wanted it, or I don't know, man. How do I explain it? I wanted it. People told me I should do it and go for it. I guess I just didn't think it'd get as much attention or be as impactful to people as I thought it was.
As early as it is.
Yeah,
because you figured it would happen, but maybe it would have took long.
Maybe I didn't think it would fucking happen. Honestly,
really?
I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah.
I just I didn't think too much into the future. I just said, fuck it, let's roll with it and let's see what we could do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And how do you feel? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, how do you feel how like we've started and with the equipment and, you know, getting the table, getting the little signs,
That's
getting
dope.
the lighting.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the feeling of seeing something like the orange fucking curtain right there.
Right.
Turn into a fucking motivational one with all these words on it.
Right.
I like that shit.
Right. You know, things are improving. It's starting to look like a studio in here. You know what I mean?
Bro. And we still got more to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like in the end of the year, where are we going to be at?
Right.
You know?
Hopefully somewhere with the air conditioning.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. But I feel like the hardest part is like the responsibility. I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then people want to, what is it? They, it's a responsibility if people kind of look up to you or like, it's setting an example. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibility that I didn't think of, you know?
It's like you have to show up.
Yeah, it's even more now. Yeah, I didn't think about that shit.
Now you got hundreds and thousands of people watching it.
And you just see little numbers on the screen, which is like cool and all that. But then when somebody messages you or you see them in person, it's like, hey, bro, I started eating right. Oh, shit. That shit kind of hits me like, fuck.
Right.
And the times I do feel kind of like burnt out or like, man, I'm kind of fucking tired or like, I don't want to record it. That's what keeps me going. It's like, nah, so-and-so's watching it. Obviously, somebody's watching it, right? Somebody's liking it. Maybe might not be the views we want, but somebody's watching it.
Yeah.
So we got to give them the fucking best that we can.
Yeah.
Give a fuck if it's one person, two people, three people, whatever it is. Like I'm gonna record this shit like it's 1 million and shit, dog.
Yeah. I get people at work sometimes they're, you know, on their YouTube and then they turn their screen to me and they're like, hey, dog, there you are.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy.
So what do they tell you? Or what how do you feel about it, the podcast?
Well, for example, today's one of my days off, and they're like, you know, they want to do like team activities, like go fishing and stuff like that. But right now with the whole wedding that's, you know what I mean, in process, I got a lot of things to put into place, bro. Like a lot of appointments, a lot of people I got to hire, you know what I mean, for this, for that, for this. And then also, you know what I mean, we do filming on my days off. So I tell them sometimes I'm like, I can't, bro. And they're like, why? They're like, your girl don't let you. I mean, that ongoing joke, no te dejan, you know what I mean, all that shit. Yeah. I'm like, nah, bro, it's not that. It's like I'm building stuff, I'm doing stuff. You know what I mean? I got a wedding happening, and also, I mean, obviously, I do my podcast. They're like, oh yeah, that's right. They're like, damn, look at you, a multi-talented person, this and this and that. So they see it as something like, I guess, like special. You know what I mean? Something that's a lot harder to do than what it actually, at the end of the day, what it actually is. Because at the end of the day, all we do, bro, the hardest part is showing up. You know what I mean? Once we're here, lights go on, the cameras go on, and then we just, you know what I mean, we just do our thing. But I think the hardest part is just showing up. So it's like, what are you showing up to? You know what I mean? And I think that's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
Just showing up. After you show up, all your intentions, all that, it just happens for you. You know what I mean? So it kind of like right now, you're going to go show up to that run. You haven't done 6 hours of just straight running, but you're going to show up and you're going to go through it, bro. And it's going to happen. You know what I mean? And why? How's it going to happen?
But in a way, too, it's like all the days prior showing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's not just like, I've heard of people just coming from the streets and just fucking, hey, I never trained for a race, just go. Because if I tried to do that, I'd really be fucked up.
Right.
You know, and I think the same with the podcast too. Like the first one, we kind of did just show up and just fucking record. But it's like every episode we improve something, like learning.
Right.
And we're going to constantly learn. But that's the hard part too, is the unknown.
Yeah.
Not knowing how to do shit.
Because we showed up and we failed in so many different occasions and, you know, for different situations. And maybe this wasn't recording the audio. The cameras weren't recording the visual.
Yeah.
We didn't know how to do editing. You had to learn how to do some editing. So, you know what I mean? It's like you show up and you learn.
And shout out to the people supporting that shit. You know what I mean? Even if it's not the best, they're like supporting us.
Yeah.
Before the podcast.
Yeah. That's mad love. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And they're going with us. It's like, I don't forget that shit. Like the people who are supporting that shit just because it's us.
Right.
Because it's different though too, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah. Now we got random people like giving us love.
Yeah, that's
you know
crazy,
what I mean?
bro.
So
That's
we
crazy.
got thousands and thousands of views on TikTok and on.
And shout out to the people on TikTok because we're about to hit 6,000 likes.
Yeah,
I think we're at 5,800. Shout out to people on TikTok for liking that shit. You know what I mean? That's a lot, dog.
Yeah.
I know for me, I'm not in the social media world, so it's like, God damn, 6,000 people? Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I probably don't even know 100.
I don't know how many people are listening.
There's probably more subscribers than people I know in real life, dog. Hey, straight up.
Right.
So it's like, when you put it like that, it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Even my stories on Instagram, like 40 people watch it, and I'm just like, oh, shit. To me, that's a lot. I know a lot of people get 100, 200, but to me, I'm like, damn, these 40 people, they're probably... Like, if I don't, somebody will hit me up and be like, hey, you didn't fucking work out today.
Right.
So it's like, oh, shit.
Are you okay?
Hey, even if those 40, homie, we're going to be solid and shit. Like, we're going to go hard, like 400, 4 million, whatever. Like,
that's right.
You know?
So, yeah, much love, man. And like we said, we didn't know the results we were going to have. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we just went with what we wanted to do.
And I think a lot of people in that position need to fucking go for it. Pull the fucking trigger. Mm-hmm. Go for that shit, dog. There's people out there that could do other podcasts too. If you're listening to this, you could do podcasts about other shit.
Yeah.
Shit that you know about. Fixing fucking computers, building fucking houses, construction, blue collar jobs, whatever it could be. Like, it doesn't have to be this specifically.
Right.
But you could be adding value to other people's life. You could enjoy it too. Like, there's people way better podcasters than us, dog.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's natural talent out there. You know what I mean?
Dog. And I think that's one of the things I fucking hate. That's like what really fucking like gets me, dog. Is wasted fucking talent and potential. Like wasted potential.
Yeah.
That fucking pisses me the fuck off.
Could've, would've, should've's.
Or even when you see people like their genetics, like damn, this person's tall, they ain't even using it.
Yeah.
Or this person's strong as fuck, but they're not. They're strong as fuck, but they're fucking fat.
Right.
You know how fucking ripped you'd be if you fucking lost that weight, dog. If you were just like an ounce discipline.
Right.
If you could control what the fuck you eat, you know how you would fucking look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or people way better readers than me. You know how much books you could fucking read? You know how much knowledge you could gain?
Right.
If you applied yourself?
Yeah. You wouldn't be.
And
broke.
I'm over here fucking reading page two or three times.
Yeah.
So that's just what irritates me, dog.
Yeah. They said reading, a book or two, like, will delete. What's the thing I was looking for? That it'll like expedite your years.
I never heard that.
Like something like, for example, if I can read a book, and then it'll eliminate all the years I would have spent like failing at something. But because there's everything in the book, bro. There's like, if you want to learn how to be happy, there's a book for that. If you want to learn how to be a savage, there's a book for that. If you want to learn how to be a loser, there's books for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you can cut that time in half by reading a book. You know what I mean? If you want to learn how to be a mechanic, there's a book for that too. You know what I mean? It'll teach you certain things and whatnot. It's kind of like a shortcut. You know what I mean? It'll give you some kind of backbone, some kind of knowledge to what you're going to step into. But
that's what gets me though, dog. People just wasted talent. I see that shit all the fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
Like people younger than me, better shape than me, talk better than me, better vocabulary than me, better looking, all this shit, and you're not doing a goddamn thing with it.
Yeah.
That's a fucking waste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a slap in the fucking face to...
And that's the thing, I think, because they got their schedule all messed up. You know what I mean? They're doing things that's not serving them.
I think it's because they don't got that dog mentality, bro.
Yeah.
They're just cruising through fucking life, just going, just cruising like it's fucking like we got forever.
Yeah.
Like we're going to be here 1,000 years or something and you can put shit off.
Yeah.
Like, you don't got tomorrow. Whatever you want to do, make the decision now and use your fucking, your gifts.
Yeah.
Everybody got gifts, right?
We got them.
Yeah, and sometimes you got to hone them. You got to fucking sharpen them too.
Yeah.
It might be a gift, but you still got to put in work. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just going to be like you're a natural fucking hooper. No, these motherfuckers still fucking put in work.
Right.
They're gifted, yes, but how many other people are gifted and they went down a different path?
Yeah, like they said, some of the average NBA players, they should have been the first ones at the gym. They should have been the first ones at practice, but they weren't. The top people were the first ones. You know what I mean? So to me, it blows my mind because, I mean, if you know you're not the top leader, you should be putting in the extra work. But unfortunately, the leaders are the ones that put in the extra work, and that's why they're there. Because, you know what I mean, they're doing the extra rep. Like this right here, right now, we're putting the extra rep for the day. You know what I mean? We're just putting in that extra work. And I think at the end of the day, at the finish line, it shows. You know what I mean? If not for anybody, at least for yourself, like kind of like a satisfaction. Like, all right, damn, I did that. You know what I mean? Like I did that. I didn't think I was gonna do that, or like I made that happen. Like for sure. Like you're gonna go hit that run. After that, bro, you're gonna give yourself mad props.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh damn, I did that.
Yeah.
Now your mindset.
It's like an earn though too.
Yeah.
Now you gotta earn that props. You gotta earn that self respect, that self fucking confidence.
Yeah.
Like people don't see that shit, but that's just shit you gotta earn right there.
Right.
And dues paid. Dues are due every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I like Instagram too. The stories. The run I posted yesterday, that was yesterday, dog.
Yeah.
What's on this 24 hours?
Right.
The push-ups I did were yesterday.
That expired.
Hey, homie, that shit don't fucking matter.
Yeah. And
only,
I like it.
Only now.
And I like it too because you can start fresh. You know what I mean? Maybe you didn't do it the day before.
Yeah.
But now you got a chance to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you can't beat yourself up for what you did wrong the day prior. It's like, what are you going to do now?
Or a lot of people, they start the week off good and then they fuck up one day and then that's it.
Yeah.
Like, no, motherfucker, don't do that shit.
Right.
You still got a chance to fucking make it better.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, man. Speaking of that, what time is it, man?
Well, it's about time to finish the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 6:15 or so?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, shit, man. With that being said, you got any? This was just a little special podcast we're popping out there for the fans,
a little
and
extra
for the viewers. Yeah.
Give the little had a break and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Savages need recovery too.
Yeah. So, anything you want to shoot at me real quick that maybe you want me to touch on?
It was just about work, how you deal with the burnout, and
yeah.
And how do you level up to the next level, or when do you decide to go to the next level?
You got to take chances. You got to take risks. Because nothing's going to be handed to you, and you just gotta trust yourself, trust and believe that what you want is right, and then you just got to go for it. Like I said in the beginning, there's going to be people telling you not to do it because they don't want you to get out of that comfort zone. But sometimes you got to make tough choices.
So what about those people telling you not to do it? What if they're like real close family?
It's okay.
So what do you still do it, or you know what I mean? Yeah. How do you decide whether you do it or not? Because what if some people like they have your best intention?
Yeah, of course they do, but they don't know that. Like I'm okay with failing. I'm okay with trying, and I'm okay with trying, aiming high, not aiming low. And maybe if I aim high, maybe I end up somewhere like in the middle or somewhere mid. You know what I mean? But I know that I gave it my best shot. Kind of, for example, I don't know if you want to bring it up, but you have an interview, right? Not sure if you're going to get it. You've had interviews in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that you go for them, that sometimes you feel like it's out of your league, right? You're like, oh, maybe they might not say it, but you're like, I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, bro, where it's you just can't be comfortable. You always got to search for more. A higher position or just a different position, maybe better pay, maybe better benefit, maybe.
Have you heard that quote? It was saying one of the worst things you could do is set your goals too high. No, set your goals too low.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck was it? I forgot how it went.
I think it's the same one I was thinking of, where it's like, if you don't set them too high,
yeah, there you go.
You're gonna end up aiming low.
Yeah.
And even if you miss, you're just gonna be low.
Yeah.
But if you set your goals super high, at least you shot for the moon, but now you got a star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
And then I seen one on Instagram too. It says something like one of the worst things that could happen is you reach your goal because it could have been higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
At the end of the day, it's still gonna be more than what you're at.
Yeah.
So, just don't quit. Just go for it, bro. Like, be savage. You know what I mean? Don't be sticking around and being average and settling for what's given to you. No, always try to get more. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying be greedy either. You know what I mean? Because there's a balance of greed and accepting where you're at. But just know you're worth more. You know what I mean? So, and don't be scared to be denied. You know what I mean? Because like you said, challenges and rejections, it's a good thing because that means you're trying.
Yeah.
If you never had a rejection, that means you never tried anything.
And fear is normal too.
Yeah.
But you got to have the courage to still go for it.
Right.
Because it takes courage to, you know what I mean? Because everybody has fear.
Right.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of a lot of shit.
Right.
But you got to have the courage to fucking still follow through with this, still take that step.
Yeah.
And then have the faith too, right?
Right.
Because faith is going forward without being able to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trusting the process, have faith in your ability, your fucking, you know what I mean? Your knowledge and shit.
Yeah.
And where you're going to go. Yeah, how are you going to get there? I don't know, but I'm going to fucking get there.
Yeah. Just know that what you bring to the table. Like, you're like, I'm reliable. You know what I mean? I'm a dog. I keep that dog mentality in anything I do, because how you do anything is how you do everything.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're sloppy, your whole life is going to be sloppy. You know what I mean? If you got your shit in order, you like to just, I don't know, I want to say OCD, you know what I mean, in a way, but like if you keep your clothes pressed, organized, you know what I mean? Like, that's how your life is, bro. Organized, balanced.
You know what's crazy real quick is that I've noticed that because I used to be like super fucking messy as a teenager.
Yeah.
And that shit fucks up your energy, dog.
Yeah.
You notice a difference when you walk in a fucking room and everything has a space, is more clean, less clutter.
Yeah.
Mentally, that shit affects you.
It does.
Compared to when you have shit thrown everywhere, mess, fucking old trash over here in the corner.
When people say I can't find my shoe, I'm like, what do you mean you can't find your shoe, bro? Like, where do you put your shoes at? You know what I mean? Like, kind of like, which we're just on a program where you don't even know what you're doing first. Like, I know exactly what shoe I put on first. You know what I mean? Like, do you put on your left sock or your right sock? You know what I mean? Like, I have a process. I have a system. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't have systems in place. And by doing that, I feel like it makes things more simple, because now you're not looking for that certain shirt, because now you know where it's at, because it's color coordinated.
Yeah.
You know, but if everything's just tossed around in one pile, you're doing this. Now you're making another pile behind you. Yeah. You know, so yeah.
And if you don't program yourself, the world's gonna program you. It ain't gonna be fucking pretty.
Easily.
It ain't gonna be into a savage, dog.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a bitch. Straight up, you're gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all we got for today. So you guys keep that dog mentality, get after that shit, and keep fucking going. Keep striving for fucking greatness.
Yeah.
Peace, y'all.
We out, baby.